Hey guys, I'm Cyborg Sheep, and welcome to the Weekend Post. I have two small projects, which on their own don't really warrant a video, but together constitute the perfect video. So let's do this. For my first project, I'm going to be building a propane torch, with the best name of all time on YouTube, courtesy of the King of Random, the Gas Blaster. I'll leave a link in the description.
The first major change that I'm making with my propane torch is that I'm using a propane hose with an integrated Prestolite valve and connector, rather than buying those as separate pieces.
The other two changes I'm making is that I'm going with a half-inch ball valve, specifically one that's rated for use with gas, and for a similar reason, I'm going with yellow Teflon tape because it holds up better than white Teflon tape when being used for this purpose. Got a voice on the drill press here, and in order to not mangle the threads here, something you can do, just stick a piece of cardboard around the around it just so that the threads don't get mangled. Free tech tip for you.
One more thing worthy of note is that the template for the air regulator no longer exists on the original YouTube video, so unfortunately I had to cut mine out somewhat freehand. King of Random, if you're watching, I'd recommend getting that fixed.
Come on, now that's gotta be the coolest propane torch you've ever seen, huh? Frickin' awesome. Let's go try it out. Alright, a couple important points to keep in mind here. Something like this, you should really leak test it. Point number 2, there's these things called flashback arresters, and what they do is that in case the burning gas starts to go back into the hose and towards the tank, the flashback arresters will shut off the flow of gas and prevent the tank from exploding, essentially. I don't know if that's how it works for propane, but possibly a future revision. However, we are going to crack open the propane, give her a test, see how she chooses. There we go. Alright. That works pretty good. Alright then, for the next project, we'll be building a 9-volt USB phone charger. The good news is this kit includes everything I'll need, as well as a rusty old mounting bracket here. The design is based around these 9-volt battery holders, as well as this 12-volt car charger. Except strangely for some reason, the electrical fittings in my kit seem to be glitching for some reason. I'll have to have a long talk with the manufacturer about this. So the first order of business is going to be to get the rust off of this mounting bracket here. We'll see if I can attack it with some sandpaper real quick. Well, not exactly what I would call perfect, but good enough. Alright, that being done, all that's left to do, toss all the components onto it, and make all the electrical connections. There you have it. Dunzo. Stick some 9-volt batteries in this thing. Alright, we got voltage. And haha! We got light. Now, time for the real test though. Boom! Charging. 54 amps. There we go. 1 amp. Alright. Sweet. That's awesome. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to leave the video at that. I hope you enjoyed watching me finish up a couple of random projects that I had going. Hit that like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you dudes in the next episode.